It's set. Princess Leonor Royal wedding date and location confirmed. From the moment Princess Leonor stepped into the public eye, Spain and the world have watched her every move, every gesture, every announcement. A young woman destined to be queen, yet still navigating the tender years of youth under the immense weight of tradition and expectation. For years, speculation swirled. Who would she marry? When would the kingdom witness her first royal union? Which city would host the historic moment? Royal watchers across continents waited with bated breath, and yet, despite countless rumors, nothing was ever confirmed, until now. Because today, the palace has spoken. The date and the location of Princess Leonor's wedding are officially confirmed. And while it might seem like a straightforward announcement, the reality is anything but. The implications ripple across Spain, Denmark, and beyond. This is a union not just of two hearts, but of dynasties, cultures, and centuries of history. Spain has long celebrated its crown princess with pride and admiration. From her childhood appearances at official events to her eloquent speeches as she matured into a leader, Leonor's every step has been meticulously guided by her parents, King Felipe and Queen Letizia. The world has marveled as she transformed from a shy, observant child into a poised, articulate heir to the Spanish throne. But love is rarely as simple as duty. And the journey to this announcement was no exception. For behind the celebrations, there were hours of private deliberation. Decisions weighed carefully in royal chambers. Which date honors tradition yet embraces the future? Which location reflects grandeur without alienating the public? How can Spain honor centuries of royal custom while presenting a wedding that feels contemporary and meaningful? The chosen location is more than just a venue, it is a statement. It tells a story of legacy, of continuity, and of the merging of two vibrant royal families. Walking through its corridors is like traversing centuries of Spanish history. Every stone, every arch, every gilded detail whispers of past celebrations, of unions that shaped nations, and of love that transcended mere ceremony. And the date itself carries meaning. A carefully selected moment, it aligns with historical anniversaries, celestial symbolism, and subtle diplomatic considerations. Far from arbitrary, it was chosen to resonate on multiple levels: personal, national, and even international. Yet, as with every royal decision, questions naturally arise. Why now? What negotiations took place behind the palace doors? How did Leonor and her future husband navigate the delicate balance between personal desire and public expectation? And most intriguingly, what compromises were made, and what traditions will be honored or transformed in this historic celebration? In Spain, reactions are already pouring in. Streets buzz with anticipation. Citizens express pride, curiosity, and excitement. Meanwhile, international media dissect every detail, from the chosen date to the possible gowns, to the guest list that will include not only monarchs and dignitaries but also representatives of modern diplomacy. The significance of this wedding is amplified by the delicate dynamics of modern monarchy. Across Europe, royals are no longer isolated figures, they are symbols, diplomats, and cultural ambassadors. Each decision, each public appearance, each moment of this wedding sends a message. The location chosen is not merely beautiful, it is strategic. It signals stability, openness, and the enduring relevance of monarchy in the 21st century. And yet, there is the human element. Beyond the history and the symbolism, beyond the grandeur and the tradition, there are two young individuals preparing to commit their lives to one another under the watchful eyes of the world. Leonor, poised yet approachable, balances the expectations of her role with the simple desire to experience love and partnership as any young person would. Her future husband, equally mindful of legacy and duty, steps into a union that is as public as it is deeply personal. Within the royal families, private moments are now intertwined with public announcements. Discussions with parents, consultations with advisors, and careful coordination with international partners all played a role in this confirmation. The process reflects both the weight of centuries and the modern expectations of transparency and public engagement. But what does this announcement mean for ordinary citizens? For the people who have grown up alongside Princess Leonor, watching her education, her public speeches, and her charitable engagements. This wedding is not just a ceremony, it is a milestone, a shared cultural moment, and an opportunity for national celebration. From bustling plazas in Madrid to quiet cafes in Valencia, the air is charged with anticipation. And as the day approaches, speculation grows. What will the ceremony look like? How will Spanish tradition merge with contemporary elements? What role will the crown princess's younger sister play? How will the couple honor family heritage while carving their own path? As with all great royal events, each answered question leads to new ones. Every public statement invites analysis. Every detail, from floral arrangements to procession routes, is dissected and celebrated. And yet, amidst this scrutiny, one truth remains unshakable: this is a moment of history, of legacy, and of enduring love. Ultimately, the confirmation of Princess Leonor's wedding date and location represents more than a calendar entry or a palace announcement. It is the culmination of years of preparation, of strategic decisions, of private reflection and public duty. It is the intersection of personal happiness and national pride, tradition and modernity, expectation and surprise. And so, as the world awaits the unfolding of this royal chapter, one thing is clear: the journey to the altar is set. Every heart beats faster in anticipation. Every royalist, historian, and citizen watches in wonder. And when Princess Leonor walks down the aisle, the weight of centuries and the promise of the future will converge in a single, unforgettable moment. For this is not just a wedding. This is the story of a young princess stepping into her destiny, a union that honors her heritage, and a celebration that will echo across Spain, Denmark, and the world for generations to come.